What's going on YouTube, man? I hope everybody had a great weekend. I myself had a wonderful weekend. I spent time with some close relatives. It was just nice to see everybody doing well in light of this pandemic. Hope you're doing well too. In today's video, we're going to cover how to get better in your work center. Here we go. Now, a lot of my videos been like individual based. This is going to be like as a whole. So this is mainly tailored from my E6s, E5s, E4s, whoever has like the leadership supervisor role in their work center. So every good shop that I've been in won multiple awards, did good on team inspections. They had good leaders as far as they understood how to lead a team already. Like they had a good chief or a good first class and a good divo or a good gunner, whatever the case may be. They had a good officer there leading them throughout the whole way, and experience played a lot of part into that. So things that we know that it's not going to be a one size fit all with what I'm saying. We already know that. So now that we went over what we already know and we went over who I'm talking to, this is how you combat it. Having a good shop means that you have people that believe in the mission and believe in you as a leader and what you have going on. And in order for you to get people to believe in you and buy into what you're doing, you have to communicate with them and talk to them on a level that everybody understands. Know how to diversify your speech to where that people, even if they don't know you or don't come from where you're from or understand your dialect, they'll be able to pick up and execute what you need them to do. Now, that goes for anybody and everybody everywhere. Make the best decisions for your shop as a whole. So when it's time to get people to go eat, when it's time to get people to get calls, when it's time for people to just go about every day, you have to make the best decisions with the information that you know. Now, that's going to be hard sometimes because you're going to have to make decisions sometimes and you're not going to have all the information. So make the best decision and don't be afraid to make that decision, because as a leader, you have to be able to step up to the plate and make that decision even when you don't know all the details. You just have to go off what you know and make the best decision possible, and always seek the wise counsel. Now, a lot of people want to say, okay, if your shop is doing well, then you're doing well as a leader. That's very true. So that means you're checking up on people. I like that shops have this board where it shows the progression throughout the collateral duties and throughout the different qualifications, because it shows the people and gives the people kudos who's doing well, but it also gives you that visual who's not doing well, and you can pull those people side by side and talk one-on-one to each and every one of them, and then you can explain how to get better. A lot of people always want to talk about the problem. If you have that board, you understand the problem and then quickly get to the solution. Never stop training. Quick story, I had an issue where myself personally, I would never check in my tools in the shop. Like I would never check in the tools. And so what came down to it was I had to do training each week. And my segment of training was how to properly check in your tools, because I check them out fine. I just won't be turning them in on time. I go to get a snack, I go to the smoke pit, I go talk to somebody before I check in my tools. And sometimes I even take a key home by mistake and have to drive back to return the key. I was that guy. So training, you have to train your people and let them know this isn't a punishment. Make sure your course of action is in direct response to what they're doing wrong. If I was not checking in my tools, don't have me go clean toilets as a punishment. That's called picking on me or hazing or something like that. Make sure that the punishment fits the crime. So myself, I wasn't checking in those tools. I had to do training until I went a certain amount of time to where my chief and division officer felt that I knew how to check in tools properly. So that goes with holding people accountable as well. As a leader, you must learn how to hold people accountable. That's very important. And if you don't, try your best to mitigate and detailed work things out before you start sending people to captain's mast or something like that, or recommending it. Do everything in your possible to actually rehabilitate somebody and not put them down. Also, captain's mast is if you have to go that route with somebody, remember that is a tool to help somebody get better. It's not an end-all be-all. Always pick your people up when you see them failing. Publications and being technical, efficient and knowing where to find the information is very important, and that goes hand in hand with training. Make sure everybody knows where to find the information, because if you as the leader is not there for whatever reason, doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, medical emergency with family, whatever the case may be, make sure that when you're gone, somebody could pick up the work, pick up the slack. They could do what you do even when you're not there. And your job as a supervisor is to put processes in place. That way, when you're gone, those people know how to handle the situation. Think ahead. Think ahead. If you're not thinking ahead, you're always going to be reacting to something. Be proactive and not reactive. But those are my tips for today. Hope everybody has a great one. Good news, I start school tomorrow full time for the fall semester. Everybody wish me luck in the comment section below. And I really appreciate everybody checking out these videos, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.